There are times that we need to work with external resources like files, network connections, databases, and so on. Whenever we use these resources, after we're done, we need to release them. For example, when we open a file, we should always close it after we're done. Otherwise, another process or another program may not be able to open that file. So let's take this example to the next level. Here in our try block, first I'm going to open a file. So we call the open function. And let's open app.py here. This returns a file object, so let's get that here. Now, when we're done, we should close this file object. So this file object has a method called close. Now, the problem with this code is that this statement will not be executed in case of an exception. In other words, if one of these two lines, line 3 or line 4, throws an exception, the control will be moved to our except clause, so what we have on line 5 will not be executed. One solution is to move this down here, but again, the problem is that this will only be executed if we have an exception. If we don't have an exception, the control will be moved here, so our file will not be closed. So another solution is to duplicate this here, and duplication is a bad practice in programming. You should not repeat yourself in your code. So what is the solution? The solution is to use the finally clause. Let me show you. So I'm going to delete this line here and add a finally clause at the end. This finally clause is always executed whether we have an exception or not. And we use it to release external resources. So this is the perfect place to close files, database connections, network connections, and so on.